Good morning and welcome to Wednesday Recap. Actually, it's Good Morning Wednesday. Uh, we got busy yesterday. I had a social event last night, a bunch of running around, and by the time I thought about shooting this video, it was already dark out, and Michelle said, "Hey, why don't you wait till morning?" So, a little Barry White this morning, you're my first, my end. Anyway, yeah, I usually wake up. I haven't talked to anybody yet, so you're my first people I've actually spoke with. Let's get into this. Again, I got my sheet. Top three. Try not to move three times. It amazes me. I sit down, maybe it's more you need to know, but I sit down and I can knock out like 5 articles, real quick. And I try to make it about different subjects. Some people have told me they love the fact that, it's like I talk about so many different things. And the reason I do that is to try to hit different interests people have. So when I write these things, I don't think about, how much it's going to be read. But try not to move three times, man. That just, it's one of those that just blew up on me as far as the number of views and people that have read it. So those of you who read it, thank you. Number two, all hands on deck. I kind of wanted a little bit more real estate on this one, just simply because it was Labor Day weekend, and my whole team jumped in, and I wanted to acknowledge them. Actually, it was Kendall, one of my agents' deal, and she was out with somebody, showing property. So that put me in the seat, and I had something to do, and I got hold of Aaron, who's my admin. And, it was a team effort. But again, Labor Day weekend, we're all running around trying to enjoy the weekend, but also take care of people. And number three, sure, I will mow my own lawn. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I moved down here and I thought, okay, I'll mow my grass. Now, we were in a different house than we are today. And it was a smaller yard. I wouldn't even try this one because I'm on a cul-de-sac and I have 13,000 some odd square feet of grass out here. But anyway, I thought, yeah, I'll mow, and then, through October through like June, it was like, okay, this isn't bad. I can mow. And then June, I thought, well, do I really want to mow? And by August, it was over. No more mowing. I'm not doing it. So yeah, when you come down here, a lot of people do like it for the exercise and everything. But maybe consider joining a gym with air conditioning and not mowing your grass. But anyway, it's up to you. Warm and fuzzy for the week. Uh, I had so many people this past week tell me how much they love the villages. And this isn't a sales pitch. I'm not trying to be the local Chamber of Commerce spokesman or something like that. But if you saw my video that went out on Tuesday morning with Joe, it really meant something. Joe was telling about how he moved here from Chicago and never dreamed of line dancing or playing trivia. And the more you talk to people, the more, they tell you how their life has changed. And I was talking to somebody the other day who said that, their friend moved here, not Damon, he was the young guy that moved from a college town, but somebody else. They moved here from a college town and they just couldn't believe it was just as active. And shout out to all the villagers who get out there and enjoy this place. We have so much to offer. Michelle and I were up at Spanish Springs on the square dining the other night and just sitting there watching the people, just seeing everybody and how much fun and talking and all. It's just a great place to live. And I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be able to live here and enjoy what we have. Okay, next. I do have, this thing's been scheduled a couple times. It's now set for Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock for me to go out and actually experience this and shoot it and share with you. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be, for some of you, you're going to be going, where, Dick? Where what do we do here? And I'm hyping it up because I'm kind of excited about it. Because I think it's going to be something that many of you might be interested in looking at for yourselves. So, short and sweet today. Where am I at? Let's see. I'm only at 5 minutes. That's all I got, really. I mean, I'm not I'm not like a real bouncy, get up in the morning person. Oh, and usually my recap or something else. No, not this time in the morning. Hey, how about this weather? It's 74 degrees right now. Is this great or what? I told you, September, the month starts changing. It's not as humid. We had a lot of rain last night, but anyway. Stay tuned. Got some good videos. I got one for tomorrow we need your help with. And then next week, like I say, I already got, if this happens on Friday, I got next week's already shot, ready to roll. And I'm looking forward to sharing with you. Don't forget, you saw Joe. If you didn't see it, go back and look at it on Tuesday morning. That's what I'm looking for. People, just to say, hey, I moved here from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and this is what I'm doing. Maybe it'll be an inspiration for some of you already here to get up, get away from the TV, and get out there and live. Or some of you who are coming going, I never thought about line dancing. Maybe it's in your DNA. Maybe you were a line dancer and didn't even know it. So that's it. Until next time, thanks for my Wednesday morning update that I'm actually doing on Wednesday morning. Notice I'm not pointing anymore because it doesn't work, because it's reversed. And if I wanted to point toward that tree, I'd have to think about which shoulder I'm going over. So I'm not even doing it anymore. Nope, no more pointing. So have a great day. And let's get out there. Get out there and rock and roll, folks. It's the Villages. Have a good day. Bye now.